There's a lot of talk right now about the government slashing the NDIS budget to make the scheme cheaper and more acceptable to the general public. And I, for one, am so sick of seeing people describe the NDIS and, by extension, the disabled community as this sinkhole of money that just wastes taxpayer funding. Because let's make one thing very clear. The NDIS is an essential service that is providing some of the most marginalized and vulnerable people in our society with the tools they need to survive a world that wasn't built for them. It is not the fault of disabled people that the world is inaccessible to us. It is not our fault that the tools we need in order to access the world and survive like everyone else cost money. If the scheme is genuinely so ridiculously over budget and costs so much more than anyone expected, that is just a sign that the government, the non-disabled people who created this scheme, didn't do their research and didn't listen to the disabled community. Because they either didn't know how many disabled people there are in this country who would need access to the scheme, or they somehow didn't realize just how inaccessible the world is for us and how much help disabled people actually need. Or hey, if you really love the government and want to kiss their ass constantly, how about you instead blame the private companies who are using the scheme to price gouge disabled people? Because remember, disabled people are not the ones who set the prices for these services. That is up to the government and the private companies who get the funding that NDIS creates. So stop acting like it's disabled people's fault or that we are any less deserving of life than you are.